I want to talk about this Tupac and Suge Knight, Keefy D situation. You know, the buzz that's going around social media. As I think back, you know, because the people that were there, the people that were around, we were relentless Tupac. We were Tupac fanatics. We followed Tupac no different than people follow King Von. You know, as far as influence in the community, I would say as far as like the hood, yeah, you would put the name King Von right under Tupac because see, if it wasn't no Tupac, it wouldn't be a King Von. You see, now some people like Michael J. White, others, they've said over the years that Tupac, was an actor, he was a poser, blah, 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 blah. Now you have Keefy D running around bragging about how this man was murdered, how he was there. And the police finally snatch up Keefy D after almost 30 years. Now, there's a few things that I question, right? Because Orlando Brown was killed, right? So he can't testify. TMZ has recently spoke to Suge Knight, and when you bring up Keefy D to Suge Knight says, well, I don't want Keefy D to go to jail and free Keefy D. And, me and him was on the same football team together. But we're calling you to talk about the man that tried to kill you. At least that's what I thought. Until you just said you and Keefy D was on the same football team together. Oh, no, I wouldn't want anybody to come to jail. Oh, so Keefy D is your man's. Keefy D is your boy. Because now, even though he tried to take your life, he's still your buddy. This ain't got nothing to do with the streets. This ain't got nothing to do with snitching. Because see, these fake ass gangsters like to hide behind the word snitch. Well, I'm not telling because I'm a gangster, and that's what the gangsters don't tell. Let's debunk that for the streets once and for all. Let's debunk that, right? According to Suge Knight, if a crime is committed on you, you're not supposed to tell, right? But what about if a molester rapes one of your younger relatives? Is she supposed to tell you? Or do she look you in your eye and say, well, even though this guy beat me, raped me, now I'm pregnant with his child, I'll never tell you who he is. I'll never tell because I'm a gangster. I'm like that. This dude raped me 15, 20 times. Every time I walk up the street, he attacks me. But I'll never snitch. Now, what sense does that make? Because Suge Knight's dumbass is in prison, and the first thing they do is tell on the pedophiles and the child rapists. That's the first thing you do is tell. You're right there right now. Everybody telling on them niggas as soon as they walk in the door. Hey, that's that nigga that raped that little girl. Hey, that's that nigga that molested that child. Hey, ain't that child molested over there? Y'all telling like a motherfucker. So see, the no snitch rule, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Now, Secondly, right, I got a problem with this whole scenario of how it's being explained. And now that, I'm older, because I was younger when Tupac got killed, but now that I'm older and they show some of them same screens, I'm like, hold up, back up. Certain things are simply impossible. Keefy D said he was driving. He pulled along the side, the passenger side of the vehicle that had Tupac driving. Excuse me, I said that wrong. Had Suge driving, Tupac in the passenger seat. Okay. We're talking about American cars, not foreign. American car the steering wheel is on the left side of the vehicle. Okay? Think about this in your mind. Suge is in the left lane. It's 2 lane street. Hello, dear. Suge Knight is in the left lane. Keefy D pulls along to the right side of his car. Now, here's where the story gets weird for me. You're telling me Orlando shot Tupac while sitting in the passenger seat. That he emptied all of these rounds from the passenger seat across the driver of the car into the other car that's in the left lane. If you have been around gunfire, if you have shot off a gun, okay, think about how close the driver's face is to that gun while he's firing into the car. That don't make no sense. Okay? What makes more sense is Keefy D driving up, seeing Suge, seeing Tupac, and emptying the motherfucking clip. You know why that makes more sense? Because Orlando Brown just got beat the fuck up. He just got stomped out by Suge Knight and Tupac. Eye swole, lip busted, all that other shit. Okay? So, how the fuck is Keefy D driving with a gun in his face like this going off? Come on, man. Neptunes. You see how they lying, dog? Okay? So you killed Tupac, right? And you grazed Suge Knight to make it look believable. Because the only thing really Suge suffered, right, was shrapnel damage because the gun was aimed at Pac. But these some ignorant hood niggas, and they probably thought, well, the bullet's not going to go through them, so you should be safe, Suge. Don't even worry about it. Suge Knight, you should be 100% good, because these bullets, they go in people, but they don't come back out them. And Suge's dumb ass probably was sitting there like, oh, okay, yeah, I believe you. I didn't see plenty of niggas die. Them bullets, you got the right bullets, right? Okay. Dumbass nigga. Okay. Now, I think it should be 2 people on trial for Tupac's murder. Really 3. Okay, because you had, Puffy, people snitching on Puffy. You got people snitching, right? But the real reason why Suge don't want to tell on Keefy D, because it's going to bring back the story that involves him in the motherfucking murder of Tupac. Because let's not forget, Tupac was trying to leave Death Row Records. Okay? Real talk. Okay? Think about it. Tupac dying and Suge Knight still having control. Okay? I'm just saying, Suge would have been a billionaire if he hadn't went to jail. With the money he would have made off of Tupac's album. Think about it. He was still in control of Death Row Records when Tupac got murdered. More money with Biggie dead than he did alive. Think about it. Puffy was able to create Sean John and have us wearing that bullshit. Okay? Snoop went to No Limit.
Did you do your chores? Yes.
Now, I want you to think about it. No. If he go, well, I mean, put it like this, an accomplice still does life. I'm just saying, I think that's the big secret. That Keefy D wasn't lying. That I believe that what they're saying about Puffy offering $1 million to some hood broke niggas in Cali to knock off motherfucking Tupac. Suge was aware of it and he didn't give a fuck because he knew that Tupac was going to leave him and he didn't have no other artist that was even going to compare to a Dr. Dre, Snoop, and Tupac. He knew his motherfucking record career was over. So he didn't have an issue. Go, Snowflake, she calling you? She looking at me for? You might think Puffy ain't got nothing to do with it, okay? But two motherfuckers that were not fighting.
You should carry him on, Snowflake. She got it.
Okay, two motherfuckers that were not beefing during this time was Tupac and Biggie. Tupac and Biggie was trying to resurface or recreate the face of hip hop. They wanted to take hip hop in the direction of BDP and positive rap music, and they wanted to do Public Enemy type music. That's what they were going for. They started off talking about killing your mama and stabbing your father, and then once they got to the status, they were going to flip the whole script. So, oh yeah, Puffy had a lot to do with this. Okay? So who dropped what? Tupac came out with Dear Mama. Dear Mama got more attention than America's Most Wanted. Dear Mama got more attention than All Eyes on Me. Let's not forget Tupac's first album. The single off that album was "Brenda's Got a Baby." That was a positive rap. That was a storytelling shit. See, a lot of y'all wasn't born then. Now, same thing with Biggie. When Biggie came out with "Sky's the Limit," the whole East Coast didn't want to talk about gangster shit no more. Don't tell me I was born and raised in East Orange, New Jersey. Stop it. Okay? Y'all niggas weren't even allowed to play rap music in your house. Stop it. You had to come to my house to listen to it. Your mama didn't even let you play it, let alone buy a cassette tape. Okay? Stop the cap. That shit didn't come on the radio. You didn't know about it. No, Brenda's Got a Baby was a song that was played over and over and over and over. Okay? That shit went nationwide because rap music was an art of storytelling. You just couldn't come up here and say just any old thing. You had to have a goddamn plot to your rap. Your raps had to have meaning. You just couldn't come up here and say a bunch of random motherfucking words or scream all through the fucking song. You had to actually make sense. And rap songs had 3 verses and not 2. Tupac songs was based in street life. Stop, baby. Okay? Okay? So yeah, I personally believe that it wasn't just Tupac that got killed. Okay? It was Tupac and Biggie, and it was the influence they had and the fact that they were constantly known for going in the media and going against the corporation and the system. But yeah, I mean, think about it. Tupac and Biggie got shot, but nobody shot Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was beating the shit out of motherfuckers. Mike Tyson was running around the streets of New York beating the shit out of people. He never had a gun. But nobody shot at this nigga. Okay? The only motherfucker that said he would shoot Mike Tyson was Keefy D. After Tyson said, oh, I just need 5 minutes alone with Mike Tyson's killer. And Keefy D said, oh, and I only need 1 minute with your motherfucking ass, nigga. Bow. I said, oh my God, look, he just said he killed Tupac. He just confessed. That's a confession, motherfucker. You do realize that. You just snitched. Just went against the code of snitching. Okay? Now, y'all know I got that video, right? You know I got the video of Keefy D saying to Mike Tyson, and I only need 1 minute with your motherfucking ass, nigga. Bah! You know I got that video. I sent it to a couple of black sector content creators because I promise you they're going to play that video at his trial. I promise you 12 jurors are going to watch that motherfucking video. Now, Keefy D is probably, I'm not saying he's a bitch. I'm saying he's a gangster that can't keep his mouth closed. Like, he's not no weak dude, but he's a tattletale. He's one of those niggas in the hood that you can't do shit around because he got to tell it. So look, the man is in his 60s. He ain't got nothing left to lose. He killed Tupac and walked the streets for a whole motherfucking 30 years. You think he cares about doing time for it now? He already, in his mind, he knows he should have been got life in prison. But he killed the only witness in the car. The only loose motherfucking, the loose string, which was Orlando Brown. See, Orlando Brown was really a liability for Keefy D. Because there are videos of Keefy D talking about how Orlando shot Tupac with a gun across his face. And after he did this, Keefy D got all gangster and shit and looked back and said, y'all motherfuckers better not say shit. And he drove off. Now see, big gangster Keefy D, that don't make no sense. Trying to tell us that Orlando Brown shot across your face 5, 6, 7 times, and you ain't got not one motherfucking scar on you from that gun. Think about this, y'all. You are driving. I take a handgun, come across your motherfucking face, firing at the other car on your driver's side. That gun is right in your fucking face. Okay? Okay? Think about that. Just think about that. So you know what? We can't trust Orlando Brown because if the police get a hold of Orlando Brown, all he gonna do is say, hey man, I didn't shoot that nigga, Keefy D did. So they off Orlando Brown. Blame the murder on a dead man because that's the easiest thing you could do. You could put him in the car with you. You could say he did it when he really didn't do it. You ain't got no proof that he did it. Ain't no video surveillance of him doing it. Keefe D was the one that got access to the gun. Orlando Brown never had a firearm until Keefe D came around. Okay? And you want to tell me a nigga that just got jumped by Suge Knight, his gang, and Tupac, all of a sudden got focused, stood up straight, and was able to take this gun and fire across a nigga's face? No. No. Okay? And like I said, the reason why they knocked off Puffy and Biggie, listen, here's the funny thing. When Biggie and Tupac got killed, you didn't see no tears from Suge Knight, and you damn sure didn't see no tears from motherfucking Puffy. Puffy went in the studio. Puffy went in the studio. Yeah, oh damn, they done killed my homie Biggie. I gotta go write a song. Okay? It's unfortunate. Tupac and Biggie suffered the ultimate price of fame. Yeah, the East Coast, West Coast feud, yeah, was started because Tupac got shot in New York. And then Biggie later on revealed, right? Mima, okay, I was gonna tell you, sit them toys on the porch. I said, sit them toys on the porch.
Yeah.
I'll find a little kid or something to give them to.
That trailer is broken and full of cobwebs.
Nice. All right, well, I gotta clean it out.
This one ain't broken. It's dirty.
Let me see that. Just to see how long y'all been following me, who remembers this? Who remembers this? Okay? Yes, who remembers this? Okay. How long it took me to build this thing?
How long?
Long. Okay? I didn't know a girl's toy was so complicated because boy toys are not this freaking complicated. This plane got door. It's a plane. It's a private jet. Okay? It's a private jet. Look, it's got the private jet at the back door. It's got wing. It's the Barbie jet. Okay? I really should put this on eBay. Okay? Look at this shit. The motherfucker opened up into a house.
The treasure.
Oh. There you go. Oh, that thing gave me nightmares. Okay? Nightmares. You understand? You have no idea. Pull that damn thing out. Oh my God. Okay? That doggone Barbie playing. Oh my God. Okay? Putting that thing up, man. Okay, looking at that plane made me look like I was looking at my nemesis or something. Okay.
Can you rinse this trash can out? I don't know what this is.
Oh, bleach, I had cleaned the bottom of it out.
Okay.
There's still some left in there. Yeah. Yeah, bleach out y'all trash can, y'all. Quit bleaching that shit. Okay. Yes, bleach out your trash can. Y'all know I use bleach for everything. Everything. Just let it sit there. Put a little bleach at the bottom of the can. Wiggle that shit around. You understand? And then fuck around, let that shit sit over there for 24 hours and dump the motherfucking shit out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see a gnat come around your trash can when you drop that bleach at the bottom of that shit. Yeah, let's record that. Some bleach-proof gnats, motherfucker. I'll kill all them motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah. Now what Hammer Time brought up with that Tupac diss song, well, that was kind of like unheard of. You know, rappers weren't really dissing each other in rap songs, like in rap battles, not like that. Because it was like Tupac came out with Hit 'Em Up. And then Nas came out with Ether. Baby looking at you like, did you stir that?
Right.
Don't just pour my dog food in there. Stir it now.
She telling on me too.
Right. She like, did you just pour my shit in there without shaking it up first? You just don't pour my shit like that. Like, I knew I had to come in and check on your ass. Like, what the hell is that sound? And he walk in there and look at you like, oh, and Ice Cube dissed NWA viciously. Okay. So they are like the pioneers of diss tracks on other rappers. And then of course you had Dr. Dre and Snoop. All these yeah, she keeping it up a boy. Okay. Dry that till the battery died. Okay. No, I just brought that up, Juicy F, baby. I was saying these were the pioneers of the diss track. Okay. See, the history of rap and hip hop from a public standpoint was a visual that was a television network called The Box. This was a cable television network where they would show a 900 number at the bottom, and you call this 900 number and you would request the video that you would like to see. And then the video would play on the TV, you know, revolutionary. But in reality, the videos were on like a 9-10 hour block. Okay, it wasn't like, you know, you could just play any song. Okay, right, it was called The Box. And this is how we got to see rap music. Okay, you had a 60-minute show called Yo MTV Raps. You had The Box, right? This was your access to hip hop outside of your local radio station. So The Box was nationwide, BET nationwide, Yo MTV Raps nationwide, your radio station not so much. Right. Rap City. This was your access to hip hop, and television was not advanced as it is today. This is how hip hop started. off of nothing. Then you had hip hop artists and what was known as hardcore rap. Hardcore later on became gangster rap, right? Then as the generations turn in modern day time, they call it trill music or drill music or you know, whatever logo they want to put on it. But you had hip hop artists and you had gangster rappers. This is where it started. We didn't call it a rap battle. It was known as a cipher. But now they have rap battles, rap leagues, and things like that. But it was always a cipher. Okay? Well, we're going to wrap this one up because I don't want this video to go too long. I already kind of went longer than I wanted it to, but we're gonna leave this one at this. Okay. Suge Knight is dirty. Okay, all the men in here are dirty because their plan backfired. They thought that they were going to cash in on the death of Tupac, and the only thing they did was end up in prison. Okay, Suge don't want to tell on Keefy D because if he tell on Keefy D, he be telling on himself. Let's just keep it a buck. He don't want to incriminate himself. That's why he won't be testifying, because he would need immunity. He would need immunity. Okay? Now, to hell with what the FBI got. To hell with what the DA, the prosecutor got. I, VicDamoane, the king of trolls, got this man incriminating himself live on social media off a simple statement he has confessed to killing Tupac. So as far as I'm concerned, Keefy D shot Tupac. Why? I'm going to go off the reasons why he said. Because Puffy pulled up and to a bunch of hood niggas and told them that he would offer them $1 million. And $1 million was a whole lot of money in 1997, 96 when that shit happened. That was a whole lot of money. Okay? In the 90s, oh, we all wanted $1 million. Just 1 million. Okay? I'm not testifying. Me and Keefy D, we was football buddies. Yeah, don't tell on your football buddy, even though y'all opposite gang members, but y'all are buddies in football. Right. Kim, we gave the scenario like this. The reason why Keefy D is full of shit is outside the confession that I saved on Instagram. And they'll be playing that in this trial. When they play it in this trial, that's when I'm going to stand up and say, see y'all, that's the video I was talking about right there. Think about it. Suge Knight get dumped on by Keefy D and Orlando Brown. This nigga is going into parables like Tupac is alive and breathing, telling y'all motherfuckers that pigs can fly, and y'all believe it. Tupac's not dead. His name is Machiavelli now. He's floating into the space. Matter of fact, where's Tupac's body? Y'all don't know where the body is. Y'all will never find the body. I paid a funeral director $3 million to take care of Tupac's body, and we never saw that nigga again. So you gave somebody $3 million. You don't know where they went. So I guess you don't know where you went either, huh? You don't know where you went either. You had $3 million. You went into a funeral home blindfolded, dropped the $3 million on the floor, took the blindfold off, the money and everybody that was in the room was gone. And the casket and Tupac. But when Eminem and 50 Cent pulled up to Cali, they didn't want no money from you. They didn't even have a beef with you. Somehow you found them, and they wasn't looking for you. They didn't go live saying your name. You found them just like that. Make it make sense. Just think about it, y'all. Okay? Clearly, Suge Knight is full of shit. Okay? Suge needed Tupac out the way so he could collect a check. Okay? And when Tupac got murdered, Biggie all of a sudden got dropped at the same goddamn time. So everybody's trying to get paid off dead people. Then big corporate saw what the hood niggas was doing and followed suit. Then they came around and killed Michael Jackson and Prince. That's 4 niggas they knocked off the board. Think about it. They said, look at these dumb niggas shooting each other over $1 million. But you know what, though? They little strategy actually makes sense because Michael and Prince have been tripping lately. We've been trying to calm them niggas down. They think fat meat ain't greasy. Okay? Michael and Prince was doing the exact same thing that Biggie and Tupac was doing. The only thing was, Michael was more vocal with it, and Prince would just come with the sneak dissing. Michael went live and told everyone that he owned 50% of Sony, and he wasn't going to sign a new contract with them, and he was walking out with 50% ownership of Sony. Y'all are not thinking about, what if you're the guy or girl that created Sony? You made Sony. You created it. And here comes a black man, a nigga from another country. You've been working with this nigga. You've been helping this nigga get on. And he looks at you and says he's about to cut ties with you and take 50% of your company with him. What would you do? Now, Prince, they said he died from a cocaine, or they said that he was doing coke. Okay, which is still, I still laugh at that. I still laugh at that. Okay? They could tell us about the goddamn aliens, but I can't see a video of Prince falling out, having a heart attack, dying in his house from a cocaine overdose. I just want to see him hit the cocaine before he got in the elevator. You know? Well, that's what they said. You know, here's my thing, right? Prince got on an airplane. Something was wrong with that airplane. So the plane had to come down. They put Prince on another plane. That plane goes in the air. Then you see a videotape of a Yukon in front of Prince's gate. And then you see the Yukon pull into the gate and park in front of Prince's house. And that's all the footage you got. And that was enough to convince you that nothing happened to that man. He was just on stage. He was just jumping from instrument to instrument. That the light didn't click off right there. How come there's no video footage of Prince getting out of that truck, walking in his front door? How come there's no footage of Prince having a heart attack and dying inside of his house. Do you honestly think that Prince did not have cameras inside his house? Just think about that for a minute. You think Prince did not have surveillance cameras in his house? Now, here's what I think. I think that when that plane came down, the first time, Prince was already dead. And he put a dead man on that plane and flew him in the air. Then they took that same dead man, put him in the back of that Yukon, and drove him to the house and dropped his ass off. Because at the end of the day, Prince wasn't trying to be down with Warner Brothers anymore. And when he died, Prince left all his royalties to his family. And Warner Brothers came and told the family, well, sorry, you can't have none of these Prince royalties because Prince still owed us Purple Rain money. Prince still owes us Purple Rain money. So all of the unreleased songs that Prince made, all of his royalties went back to Warner Brothers. And Warner Brothers made a statement and said they had enough Prince music to drop a Prince album every year for the next 100 years. Some of y'all have Spotify. Go to Spotify right now and see the new song Prince just dropped. Prince just released a new song. Did you know that? It's called Blue. Go listen to it. Sounds like he made it sometime in the early 90s. Okay? Y'all have Spotify. Open your Spotify, type in Prince, and see that he just released a new single called Blue. Had a lot of unreleased music, and all of his unreleased music is being released. Honestly, I think there was a reason why he didn't release those songs. Okay? Okay? Think about it. Only difference between Death Row Records and Warner Brothers and Sony is that Warner Brothers and Sony had more money than Death Row. So when they kill people, number one, Sony, they're not even American. So people from China killing Americans, you really think that bothers them? That don't bother them. You think China give a fuck about you like that? They don't. If they kill Bruce Lee, Who the fuck are you? Okay. But Pac was trying to leave Death Row Records. We know this to be a fact. And nobody's bringing that shit up. Nobody's bringing it up. And Biggie did not want to do hardcore rap anymore because he had became a father. He was a wife. He had his money. He was living good. Tupac was going into acting. He was trying to go big Hollywood. Tupac was trying to go mainstream in Hollywood. Okay? Well, Betty, look, I'm gonna leave you with this, right? Don't believe everything you hear. Just use common sense. If you're sitting in the passenger side and Stefan is driving, Tupac and Suge Knight are on the driver's side of the car. Betty, how the hell do you take your hand and extend it across Stefan's face and fire that gun multiple motherfucking times in Stefan's face and his face not have any damage from that pistol? Don't believe everything you hear, baby. Okay? Because some shit just don't make sense. And again, when I go into the studio, if y'all remind me, if y'all go into the studio, because over the weekend, I'll do a show on the weekend. We'll go live in the studio on the weekend. I'll show you. I got the video of Keefy D confessing that this motherfucker killed Tupac. He admitted the shit. Like a stupid ass nigga. This is why he in cuffs. Mike Tyson said, all I need is 5 minutes in the room with Tupac's killer. And Keefy D responded, well, all I need is 1 minute with you. Pow. He didn't say Keefy D's name. All Mike Tyson said in an interview, because they asked him about Tupac, and Mike Tyson was like, yo, man, all I need is 5 minutes alone with Tupac's killer. And Keefy D dumbass stood up and said, well, all I need is 1 minute with you. Bah. Dumbest nigga in history. Okay, because he got away with murder. He decided to write books. He decided to make insinuations, finally leading up to his own goddamn confession. So right then and there, that's what I'm pointing out. Yeah, the police locked Keefy D up because obviously Keefy D shot Tupac, okay, killed Orlando Brown. All for finance. All this is financial gain. Okay? And the killer of Tupac ran around for 30 goddamn years, scot-free, bragging about the shit. Okay? And when they say they're not going to prosecute you, why not write a book? Why not do a tell-all? When they say they're not going to prosecute you. I know the original title for Keefy D's book was How I Shot Tupac and Got Away with It, scot-free. That was probably his original title. They said, no, we can't write that, man. Ignorant nigga. Okay? Notice Keefy D loved his nephew so much, right? His nephew gets beat up. But he loved his nephew so much that he had to go kill the people that beat up his nephew. But the people that killed Orlando Brown, oh, he didn't go looking for them at all. Think about that. These people beat him up and he was still alive. They got to die. But the people killing Orlando Brown, you know what? We just gonna leave that alone. We just gonna leave that alone. See that? Now, Keefy D is gonna testify against motherfucking P. Diddy. Watch. And you know who they going to next? Mace. They're gonna be looking for Mace. And they're gonna put pressure on Mace. Because Mace been running around this bitch talking about he knows some shit too. Right? Okay? Because they gonna come holler at Mace. And they gonna wonder why Mace kept making those references talking about the people that know all of them are dead. Everybody's dead around P. Diddy that know. Okay? And see, Puffy got certain people that he don't mistreat. You follow me? He got people that he don't mishandle. So these people will always say good things about him. Now, think about it like that. Like the serial killer, right? For example, like the Night Stalker. The Night Stalker wouldn't kill the gas station attendant. He would still go in there, walk in the store, pay for his stuff, see that gas station attendant every goddamn night. Every night. Have a normal conversation with him. Leave the gas station, go out on his killing spree. You see? Michael Myers was going door to door killing. You see? What? Ain't no damn secret about none of these niggas, bro. Ain't no secrets. Ain't no secrets, bro. Okay? Ain't no secrets, bro. These niggas was pawns, and the only thing that Biggie and Pac did was they opened people's eyes up to the powers that be, that go beyond the president of the United States, that go beyond policy. Okay? What Tupac did was make you go and look and see what the Illuminati was, and he hid it inside of rap music. Okay? Because it was no secret that Tupac was involved in that shit. It was no secret. He confessed it. And he knew his life was going to end in some way, shape, or form. He just didn't know how. Okay? He didn't know the circumstances. He didn't know how exactly, but he knew it was going to end. Okay? You listen to the greatest rapper of all time, Eminem, tell you about these secret societies and devil worshiping, and he's more vocal than anybody. What did they do? They put his ass under the goddamn bus. Kanye want to snitch simply because he can't have his way. Now he telling. Now this nigga got no problem looking at the camera and say, well, you know my mother was a sacrifice. Yeah, man, they sacrificed my mother. You mean you sacrificed your mama? No, they did. They didn't know your mama. Why would they sacrifice her? They didn't even know her. Okay, Jay-Z did concerts with Beyonce with giant upside down crosses. Okay? Okay? Some of Beyonce's backdrops, even though she's a great artist, you know, she does have talent. I'm not going to take talent away from Beyonce, but hell, she had to take the deal too. I mean, there's a lot of motherfuckers that take the deal. Okay? It's just not everybody's going to be rich. Okay? they see the witnesses outside. Okay. I forgot today is Wednesday. You know. I told the Kingdom Hall that the witnesses could always park in front of my house. And there they are. Okay. I told an elder this. Okay. Sometimes I forget, because I said it to him years ago. I said it to him years ago. But I told him, I said, y'all park your cars right here in front of my house. Okay? And ain't nobody gonna mess with them. Okay? If they need a place to park in front of my house. Look, all that space right there, right here, across the street, all that's open field. You can park right there. Okay? Baby. Really, baby. Baby. Really? She is an idiot. She trying to knock this fool back, and he don't want to move back. Y'all are some idiot. Quiet. All that damn noise. Yeah. She trying to knock him back. He's trying to slide this way. Okay? Real talk. Well, I would say that Biggie and Tupac were they had two separate styles. Okay? And people don't really pay attention to the style of rap. Tupac was a storyteller. Biggie was a rapper that rapped about violence and some really, really vile, disgusting shit. Okay? You know, like a Tupac quote, right? A Tupac uh, uh, a Tupac quote would be like, "I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy." You see, that's a Tupac line. A Biggie line would be like, "Don't you know my niggas motherfucking kidnap kids, fuck them in the ass, throw them over the bridge. That's how it is." You see, they were two different type of artists all together. Okay, people never really paid attention to that. Okay. Okay. Lady Still, go listen to the lyrics of Biggie by the song of What's Beef. Okay. And as you listen to the lyrics and you listen to what he says, then put on a Tupac song right after that and listen to the lyrics. And I got plenty of motherfucking audio of Tupac and Biggie on the same fucking stage, freestyling. These are two motherfucking, okay. Listen to that song "What's Beef" and watch him say that, and then think to yourself, how did that go by everybody? This nigga was talking about kidnapping kids, fucking them in the ass, throwing them over the bridge. How come nobody said nothing about that? Okay. Then when you play more and more of Biggie's music, that's like all his raps was like that. He was talking about raping motherfuckers, slitting people over in the back and stabbing them and shit. All of his raps was like that. All of his songs was like that. Now, this is when, okay, right, beef is when I see you, guaranteed to be in ICU. Okay. Tupac was always rapping about the goddamn system and police brutality. The only time he made a song about ops and killing was the people that he personally had beef with. Okay? Think about that. You go through Tupac's entire catalog. Okay? Me and My Girlfriend was supposed to be the hardest gangster Tupac. If you listen to the words, he's just talking about a gun. He's not talking about shooting nobody with the fucking gun. He's talking about his infatuation and love for the motherfucking pistol. You see? Well, Jabbar, you remember gangster rap was known as hardcore, right? As a kid, when I was like Vivi's age, a song that I played relentlessly, okay, when I was Vivi's age, a song that I played relentlessly was How About Some Hardcore. Dog. That was my anthem. That was my anthem. Okay? MOP. How about some hardcore? Yeah, we like it raw, man. I would play that song over and over and over. Okay? Okay. Okay. All that plastic. Yikes. Did y'all hear the sound she made when that plastic is... It's years of plastic. Pink plastic, preferably. Oh, let me see this.
It's empty.
I know it's empty. Of course it's empty. Who remembers this? Look at this big thing.
Put that air on.
Oh.
Put that light on.
Can we get a refund for some of this stuff? Look at this.
Oh. Never even played.
Didn't a YouTuber make this?
A YouTuber played with this.
A YouTuber made this.
Played. The company made it.
YouTuber didn't make that. That's LOL.
LOL is a YouTube channel.
A YouTuber didn't make that.
Yeah, they did. Y'all need to do y'all research. LOL is a content creator.
And a company.
Of course. All right, and they got little kids to get on camera. This wasn't made by Hasbro, Mattel. Okay, we have. Look at everybody in my chat laughing at y'all because y'all didn't know LOL was a content creator. You see this? Yes. Look at this. It's paper. It's paper, y'all. This ain't even plastic. This is a paper toy. This is colored cardboard. Okay? Wifey, do you remember the retail price on this colored cardboard? Because I wanted to get you PlayStations and I wanted to get,
No, I don't want PlayStation.
I wanted something. I wanted to get you something that wasn't paper. I had big dreams. I had to call your grandmother like, yeah, she don't want none of the stuff she want this. Here you go.
Minutes away.
Now it's out the door. Don't throw away that Nintendo. You can sit it right back in here. Or put it over there with Daddy's electronics and stuff.
I'm keeping it.
You sure?
Yes.
Does it even work? It ain't been turned on in years.
No.
Okay, I gotta go look at my doggone Instagram to know what year, how long it's been sitting. Okay. They say you don't film. You're not supposed to film. Don't put your family memories up. You better put them up. You better record all this. Okay? Count it up. Count it. Don't try to forget it. Count all this up.
It's full of stuff.
LOL.
I was a big fan when I was at least 7.
Yeah, because, they got their money. They done. They only had to make one toy. Got all y'all to buy it. You don't hear from LOL. Ain't no, where's LOL? Oh, I know, in the Bahamas. There you go. That was like Ryan's Toys. Remember, this was the era before YouTube enforced the COPA Act, because children were working on YouTube. They were making money on YouTube. You had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, this is how Jake Paul and Logan Paul became millionaires, because they were children on YouTube making money. This is why you have the Kai Cenat, who's in his early 20s, and all he does. Oh, I'm sorry, Kai Cenat. Oh, she corrected me. I said his name wrong. My bad. Kai Cenat. Don't mess up nobody's name. Kai Cenat. Okay? He's on Twitch. He live streams for 24 hours a day. He told people on Twitch, he told people on Twitch that he was going to a park in Union Square, and they shut the entire park down. All that shit was on the news. How many of y'all watch Twitch? 0. How many of y'all got Twitch on your phone? 0. How many of y'all even know what the fuck Twitch is? 0. So when Kai Cenat pulls up out of nowhere, all of a sudden you see motherfucking 50,000 young people bum rush this nigga. Now, you know what Twitch is? Twitch is an app, was a broadcasting service where people live stream the video game. That's what they're supposed to be doing on Twitch. It's a gaming streaming app. I end up going on Twitch, then I end up getting flagged on Twitch. I never mess with it again. Right, remember? I had set up the little $5 subscriptions. People were signing up. I was going to move the whole platform to Twitch before I realized, like it wasn't really like free speech over there. Like you had more free speech on YouTube than you did on Twitch. And I'm not about to bite my tongue, so I didn't want to go through the hassle. You said, was that 2015? No, I'd probably say more of maybe 2017, 20 because I had just made this channel was VicDamoane Unchained, if I'm not mistaken. This was the VicDamoane Unchained channel. And then I changed the name to the AOV 2.0 channel because I already had an Army of VicDamoane channel. So I made this channel 2.0 simply because I got flagged on the other Army of VicDamoane channel. So it's funny how, you know, that little system set up, and between this channel and the original AOV channel, I made the Twitch. And then I had made it so like to come in, you know, like I was trying to keep the trolls out. This was my thought process. I said, well, boom, if we go over here to Twitch, they do have the memberships, and everybody was coming in, and it was like a $5 a month subscription. So a lot of people, you know, $5. I made it to 100. I think like my first month, like I had got like $130 or $140 just off of, you know, $5 subscriptions. So the thing was, I wasn't over there but a month and a half, and as soon as I got my first check, they gave me the door. So I was like, well, shit, okay. Okay. I also felt like even when I went on Big O, I was talking that shit with my wife. I was like, yo, they want me to give my motherfucking routing number and account number to China. Okay, I'm just no. Like, what are we doing here? Too much information. I don't trust them like that. Okay, I didn't look. My wife didn't got robbed by China. I didn't got robbed by China. Why are we giving our motherfucking information to China? Okay, no, hey, as far as I'm concerned, they can't be trusted. You remember when they jacked you for like $700? Okay, my wife cussed my ass out. She thought I jacked her. I'm like, girl, I ain't even. We ain't got no. Where the fuck I'm going with $700? Oh yes. Okay. Joy at work and shit. It's nighttime in China. Okay. My wife, I forgot what it said. It said something about PlayStation. These motherfuckers in China, they jacked my wife for $700, and the receipt said something about PlayStation. So immediately, okay, she called me. Okay. Then I think about a couple years later, I go try to order a what is it called? The the industrial snake, like you know that big ass snake that the plumbers have, right? Because you know I have to have my floor drains done, right? And I was like, well, shit, I might as well just. I'm watching these motherfuckers constantly come in my house, walk downstairs. I watch them go to the pipe. I watch them. They not doing nothing special. They take that goddamn snake, they slide it down that motherfucking thing, right? Pop that bitch out and leave $200 richer. So I'm like, shit, $500, I go get the motherfucking machine myself. You feel me? Fuck am I paying these niggas for? So I'm going to order the motherfucker online, right? My dumb ass. I see an advertisement because I see the shit at Home Depot. The shit at Home Depot is $500. The shit on the bootleg website is offering the same thing, except all they want is I thought it was like maybe $70, $80, $100, some shit like that. It was about $100. So I'm like, damn, baby. I said, look, these motherfuckers want $100 for the same shit that Home Depot selling for $500. So I'm immediately going with the $100 deal. I ordered the shit, don't think nothing of it, waiting for it to come, right? All of a sudden, all I get in the mail is a snake extension piece, but no device. So I called the number and I'm like, yo, I said, I ordered the whole thing. Y'all just gave me a piece of it. So then all of a sudden they refund me $70. They refund $70 of my money and charge me for the little $30 extension piece. And they said, well, if you want the refund for the 30, send back the extension. I said, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll get what I need. It's some years ago. Next thing I know, 6 o'clock in the morning, $750 is gone out of my PayPal. Just like that, $750. Boom. Gone. I'm up at this time, 6 o'clock in the morning. When I see the notification, I immediately call PayPal. I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting in my house and $750 just floated away, and I need to know what's going on. So the lady come back on the phone. She like, well, Mr. Man, it says here that you went to a grocery store in China and you bought $756 worth of groceries. I said, ma'am, I'm telling you right now that I'm calling you from Detroit, Michigan. There is no way that I was in China buying anything in the matter of minutes I've been on this phone with you, and somehow I bought all this in China and then flew back to America unless teleportation has become available. No, I did not do this. So they got me my money back, you know, because PayPal is protected. Keep telling y'all niggas, y'all really want to protect your money, or like y'all say, y'all want to put in on something, this, that, the other, you better use PayPal. Because Cash App ain't going to do shit for you. Okay? That's where if there's any dispute of the money, PayPal will send everybody their shit back. PayPal will do it. You ain't got to worry about nobody doing it. You ain't got to ask a motherfucker. You ain't got to go to nobody and say, hey man, you got to send me that money back. You ain't got to do none of that. You can just go to PayPal and ask them to send you the money back. As long as you do it within a timely manner, oh, it'll go back to you just like that. But I'm get ready, man, because I got to get ready for work and stuff, man. I got shit I got to do. Y'all know it's a work day for me. Shout out to all the people, man, that came through on the show. Shout out to everybody that donate, don't hate, PayPal, Cash App, and all that. This is your boy VicDamoane. I will see y'all on the next one. Deuces.